Hey, what's up, guys and gals? It's me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose, and today we are playing a little Fernbus Coach Simulator. Now, if you haven't seen this series before, it's a coach bus simulation, and it's a whole lot of fun. It's a fairly new game that came out within the last month, and we hadn't driven in about a week, so I thought we'd jump in here and check out some of the changes that have been made to Fernbus. Quite a few little updates over the last week or so, and we haven't really dove into them. So the first thing you're going to notice is there's a new menu system. The little bus that used to spin around here is gone, and now you have some static images that rotate around, which is kind of nice. It gives you a different perspective or a different look in the game when you start out. Looks a little bit better to me than the original menu system did. They've also changed out the titles of some of the like routes you can go. And just done a lot of tweaks to the game overall. Nothing major. Some of the changes that I would like to see haven't been implemented, like the navigation menu. But anyways, we're going to do a little driving today and see how the game goes. Now, when we last left off, you remember I was at Profession 3 of 4 after our live stream where I just got run over. And I've unlocked night routes, but I haven't unlocked the official Flixbus routes, which I'm really looking forward to. I've been diving all over the internet trying to find some official Flixbus routes where I could find like where the bus goes from A to B to C to D to get to this, primary destination. And I just haven't been able to find that. If you go to their website, they have a really nice system where you can tell what destination you want to go to, and it will tell you where you can get picked up and where it will drop you off. But it doesn't really tell you like what the connectors are within there, and that's what I'm looking for. And so unfortunately I haven't been able to find that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started today. Level of progression, again, they've changed up this whole system. Before it was a little confusing, but now you have your career mode or your free play mode. Career mode is where you go in and, well, you're going to build a career. You start from scratch and you make your routes and you go on through there and you can see the information. You get route creation, passenger transport, route navigation, detailed statistics, hometown, limited radius, locked cities. Under free play, everything's basically open for you. You have map exploration, no routes, no passengers, no navigation, no statistics. You can start anywhere, unlimited radius, all cities are available to you. We're going to go career mode and continue on. Now, they've also changed up the map a little bit in here. Now you have these little red X's, red circles and X's. I don't think those were like that when we first began the game. I think that is something new that is basically in the map. This is what we came into originally over here with it, but this is the way it is now. So the last route we ran was this Mannheim to Cologne, or Cologne to Mannheim is basically what we ran. But what I'm thinking, no, that's not what we ran the last time. I forget what we ran. Maybe we did run Mannheim to Cologne. Anyways, what I'm thinking is I'd like to start up here at the Frankfurt Airport and make a new route and run like a incoming incoming flight route where people load at the airport, and maybe we go over to Nuremberg and then continue that run down to Munich. I thought that would be a kind of cool little run. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new route, and the route name, I'm not going to even bother with. That should automatically give it. So let's go ahead and select the Frankfurt Airport. Go Frankfurt Airport. Then let's select Nuremberg, and we'll go with Munich from there. So those are going to be our two stops that we take on this route. So it automatically named it, and we'll give it a route number. Let's call this A10. Airport 10. I don't know. Anyways, the distance 462 kilometers. Travel time 5 hours and 40 minutes to get to Munich. Yeah. Check-in time at the airport, we don't really need to worry about. The distance to Nuremberg is going to be 229 kilometers, 2 hours and 28 minutes in travel time. And I'm going to give us 4 minutes there. to go ahead and offload and check people in, just to get that. Actually, let me give 5 minutes. And better off to give yourself a little bit of time. And over here, it doesn't matter because we're not checking anybody in. So let's save that route. All right, that's what we're going to drive. And we should have to pick a bus next. So let's do this. Please choose control mode. I want realistic. I want realistic mode so that I have all the different little things I have to do. And let's see the date for this run. I don't want to run it in December. I want to run it today. So let's run it on September the 9th. And the time we're going to run this, I'm going to start early in the morning. Let's start about, because we can drive at night now. Let's start at 2 a.m. And go from there. How about that? That'll work. Or could this be a late arrivals flight? Now let's do a 2 a.m. one. And then the weather, I want it to be dynamic. That way it can change accordingly. And we should be ready to start up. So let's get going with this. Anyways, I don't know how long this video will take as far as drive time to get to Munich. So it may get split up into multiple sessions. I might cut it up into a couple of sessions, 2, 3, depending on how long it actually takes. Because I haven't really sat down and gauged out how long a drive is based upon the distance you have to travel. So new loading screen here. This is different. I think before it was just a black screen. We didn't have all this. So that's nice. Alright guys, so here we are at the bus depot where our bus is stored, and as you can see we have the nice Man Line City Class C with the 3 axles on it. So just take a look around our bus, make sure everything looks good, and then we'll jump inside of it and we will get started with this run. So a little dark right here in the front, isn't it? Hey, did the door open? God, I can't even see. Okay, starting at night, it's not good when you can't even get the front door open. Front door open or close with the left mouse button. Oh, well, I was trying to use E and it wasn't doing it. Oh, well, that makes all the difference in the world. C to get in the seat. There we go. All right, so activate our destination display. So we go ahead and get that done. And which, I don't know why I give it a route number. It never takes it. That just irritates me a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and we'll start our engine up. And we'll get it going. All right. All right, so we got to look over here, and I got to remember the controls here. 5 brings us over to this menu here. We'll go ahead and turn on the Wi-Fi, coffee pot, open the washroom up. We'll get some lights turned on in this thing. Let's see. We'll make sure that the overhead display is turned on. It's gonna be a warm day probably, so we'll go ahead and turn that AC up to maybe 22 right now. All right, that's good. What is the outside temperature? It's 9°C outside, so it's a little chilly morning out there. I guess that's chilly. It's chillier than 22. Let's put it that way. So, might up the. I think 22 is good for a temp. All right, I want my traction control to be turned on. I'm not gonna mess with any of this other stuff. Light that's on. That's good. This stuff I don't need to mess with. I don't need any defroster on. So it should be pretty good as far as everything else in this thing. Alright, so let's just take an outside look at the bus again. Make sure everything's working. Turn signal on. Yep, turn signal's on. Turn signal on. Yep. Turn signal's on. Do a little brake check. Brake lights work. Alright. That's cool, the light coming up through the portholes there. Kinda cool looking. Alright, so let's jump back inside. And we'll go ahead and close up our door. Oh, it gets dark in here. Oh, it gets pretty dark in here. Maybe I want to put the lights on for me, because, yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. We'll turn the headlights on, and that might, that actually might make it better. Oh yeah, turn some headlights on. Life is looking good. Alright, well at this point let's go ahead and put our gear shift into drive. We'll take off the parking brake and we'll head on out. Get going on our route. Next stop, 53 kilometers. We gotta head over to the bus station. I mean to the airport. That place. All right. Being careful not to hit anything. Anyways, I know there's been a lot of mixed reviews about this game, a lot of mixed feelings about it, but I like it. I really do enjoy driving this and having fun. It's just another nice little driving sim, and I do enjoy my driving sims, so it's been a lot of fun. You know, I had my little, whoa, AI's got a little more kamikaze, I see. Now they've added in the passengers actually talk now, so that's going to be interesting to experience. But yeah, I've had my little quirks with the game as far as just some of the little small things in it that weren't included, and you know, as I've told you guys, I thought it was a little bit incomplete, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that it is a fun game to play. And as I've said, I think it's got a great foundation to build on to make it a really solid game for the future. So I do like it a lot. All right. I wonder what time it is here. Oh, that's dangerous trying to do that. Oh, I had to give a little high beam here. These lights aren't that good. They are not real good on the lights. Alright, I got nobody coming. So we shall venture on to the Autobahn and head over to the airport. Yeah, the headlamps on this thing, not real great. They don't illuminate a whole lot. We'll say that. Alright. See what I can see in my mirror. No headlights in the mirror. They really need to work on the amount of headlight you get in the mirror, because the AI is almost impossible to see in the mirror. If you're watching, you just don't see a whole lot of light in the mirror. And we did a run in a live stream where I drove in the snow, and that was a nightmare because of the fog coming off the back of the bus. Oh, that was the shoulder. That wasn't an actual lane. Doy! Because of the fog that was coming off the back of the bus, I could not see a car coming up behind me. And you know, you're looking for hoping to see a little bit of headlight action back there, and nah, it wasn't there, and I just constantly kept getting run into because of it. It was quite frustrating. This thing just jukes all over the place, doesn't it? All right, so next stop's 28 kilometers. Well, it didn't put us anywhere near the airport, did it? Didn't put us anywhere near the airport. What time is it? 1:53 a.m. So we got about 7 minutes to get to the airport before we have to start check-in. You know, and I don't know how much time I gave myself for check-in now, because I don't think I gave myself nearly as much as I did in Nuremberg. Because, you know, usually you have ample time to get there. I guess with my messing around at the depot, looking at the bus a little bit, I kind of might have bit myself, but here we are in Frankfurt. This is the airport here. I recognize this part. There we go. So I think we'll make it on time. We'll probably be a couple of minutes early. Timing wasn't that bad. I was starting to get a little nervous there, but all right. If I remember right, we go up here. Alrighty. Alright, so we'll pull down here to the bus receiving area. Yep. Very cool modeling though, man. I absolutely love the amount of detail they've got in this game. That guy's gonna cut me off. And so's that one. Yeah, look at the amount of detail that is in this. It is just really great. And look at all the people waiting to get on the bus. We're gonna make some money on this one. Well, we don't make any money. Dude's standing right in the way. Does he want to get hit? Hey bro, I'm gonna tick on your bus. What do we actually do here? So he got a gun. Alright, I'm driving over him. Oh, that's funny, he's being pushed. Not much you can do there in that situation, you know? Alright, so let's go ahead and open up some doors here. I'll go ahead and step out. And we need to go ahead and open up our baggage compartments. Excuse me. Let's see, that's not a baggage compartment there, and that's...
Mahlzeit, bitte sehr.
Oh, wait a minute, come on now. Stupid. I'm like caught in the... I'm caught... Okay. There we go. Alright. Wow, that was interesting. I got pinched between the bus and the, yeah. Alright, so even the doors on this side work, so you have to come over and open them up as well. Or you should anyways. Alright, let's start working through the passengers here and getting them checked in. Alright, so this is Alva. She's good. Alright, and Mira. She's good. Just start with this guy. Express check-in. Yep. So our line is N00, so we should be... If they got express check-in, we can use that. She's good. So what you're basically doing here, in case you haven't seen these videos before, you're checking the person's name and verifying it against your PDA to check and make sure that person is actually supposed to be on the bus. And when they are, they go and get on. Is this valid? Well, let's see. Frankfurt Airport, we go to the passenger, Janina. Let's see. I don't see her name on here. Oh, yep, there she is. Yeah, it's valid. You're good. Let's check on this dude here.
Tag, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
All right. Check his ticket. Jinky. There we go.
Ciao.
So I read the forums a little bit on this game, and a lot of people complain about the fact that the passengers don't walk onto the bus. I don't sweat those little things. I like the fact that there are passengers and you got to check them in. I think that's a cool aspect of it. The fact that they don't actually walk onto the bus, I'm not going to bust them on that one. I mean, the fact that they dissolve and end up on the bus is pretty neat. I mean, you can't kill them on everything. I mean, they've done a tremendous amount of work to get it to where it is. It's quite loud here. Oh, he said express check-in. Oh, well. All right.
Auf geht's.
All right. Next one. Leo. I think I saw him right here. There we go. Let's get this next guy. We're going to have a full bus. Let's see. Jonna. There we go.
Hello, mein Ticket.
Let's see. Express check-in. Yep. There we go.
Hello, bitte sehen.
There she is. Good to go.
Jetzt bin ich hier richtig.
Gentlemen. Joka. There we go.
Danke sehr.
And get this lady. There she is. Good. Then we got these two fellas up here. What is it? Oh, there's glass there. You just can't tell it's glass.
Hello, hier mein Ticket.
Right. Wit. There we go.
Mahlzeit, mein Ticket.
Omir. You should be my last person. There we go.
Danke sehr.
Alright, so let's go ahead and close up our baggage compartments. Now that all the luggage is on board. There we go. And let's check our time. It's 2:01. We got to get out of here. We're supposed to leave at 2:02. So we're just about on time. So let's go ahead and start the announcements. We'll go ahead and get our doors closed. We'll lock our baggage compartments and our doors. We'll go ahead and report that we're getting ready to pull out because it's 2:02. So we'll start our ride. Very important that you do that, or you don't get credit for reporting in. Alright. Break off. I've got to back up a little bit here, which ought to be interesting.
Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet.
There we go.
So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die
Oh,
gesamte
there's a car come right up barreling into me.
Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App.
AC is too cold. Alright, so we'll turn that up a little bit.
Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Kette-Verbindungen für euch bereit.
Alright.
Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei
So this is the whole briefing that gives all the safety
Hello and welcome
information
to
and everything
Flixbus.
else like that.
We're glad to have
Now you
on
can
board
cancel it
and
at
that
any
we can
time. I
get
like
you
to
to
let it
your
run a
favorite
little bit the first
destination
time just so
today.
you guys can hear it.
Before we set off, we would
I
like
think it
to share
adds
some
to the mood,
information
you know?
about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus.
Now the AC is too hot.
Please keep your seatbelt
Really?
fastened throughout the entire journey. Seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further
And
Alter, wo hast du
I
denn
had to
deinen
do that.
Führerschein gemacht?
details of our snacks
Oh, I can
and
tell this is
beverages.
just not going to be a good
There's
trip.
a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly.
All right,
If
well,
you would like to book your next
man,
journey
I'll tell you,
on
it's hard to
board,
really tell
simply
what's up with
download
these
our app
headlights.
onto your smartphone
They do
so
not
you can take
illuminate the road
advantage
really
of
great,
our
and I'm on
many
high beam.
exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening.
Yeah,
hope
we
you
can
have a
finally set
relaxing
off.
journey and enjoy
Now that we've already had an
traveling with
accident
Flixbus.
and we're out on the road. Oops. A little wider. Well, this bus really sways quite a bit. Oh. Wow. Visibility? Yeah. It's not a thing. I mean, you really are blind on this. Starting off at 2 o'clock in the morning, not the best idea I've had lately. Driving in the snow, that was not the best idea in the world. I got no idea what lane I should be in. I got no idea what's coming up ahead of me. A little framey on this. Performance is down a little bit on it from what it was the last time I drove it. Can that have something to do with the fact that it's night and shadows and I can't see an inch in front of the bus? They gotta do something about these headlights. These are horrible. Wow. Let's be thankful it's not raining right now. If it were, I would have to, I'd be done. I wouldn't be able to see a thing. This is bad. They really got to work on the lighting here. Oh, wait. 120, 100, 80. We're gonna slow way down. Though the speedo, I mean the road marker says 80, but the speedo says that it's 100 mile an hour here through here. Which one is it? You know? I'm gonna stay in the middle lane for now. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna change lanes over. Get over in the right lane. Because if I were driving bus for real, oh man, didn't see that turn coming. I would, I'd want to be in this lane here. There we go. Alright, so cruising along in the dark, can't really see the road 2 feet ahead of us. Got no idea what could be coming up. As well, you know, like being able to anticipate a turn or something like that. And the way this thing turns and sways and you know, they've got the suspension built into it so the bus rolls when you turn. It's quite nerve-wracking not being able to anticipate the turns and kind of, you know, apex them a little bit. But anyways, we're on our way. Headed out. We're 165 kilometers from our destination. And so far I haven't missed any turns, which is good, because if you watch my last live stream on this, I missed several little turns. There's a couple little video glitches. I keep seeing little pops here and there in this. Not sure what's causing that. So it's weird, the illumination on this can go from good to absolutely horrible depending on the elevation change. Like if you're going up a hill, it seems like you hardly have any visibility at all. Whereas if you're going down the hill, it seems like you have a little bit greater visibility because the light tends to go out further. But we all know that you don't approach into a hillside. It's like the plane of the bus stays absolutely level at 0, and the elevation of the roads and such changes accordingly, and so that the headlights, instead of moving with the road, they're actually, you know, pointing into the road when you're going up a hill. Then when the road levels out, they're level with the road, and when they go downhill, they're pitched a little bit up over the road. So it's just kind of not right. Yeah, I don't know if that little line flashing up at the top is the game wanting to tell me something. Like it's supposed to be a warning or one of the help guides or something else like that. But, it's, I keep seeing it flash up there every so often. Which I still have. Woo, hello. I still have all of the little tutorial stuff turned on, so I shouldn't have had to have done that. Wow. I mean, you combine the fact that the navigation map.
Haben Sie nicht das Tempolimit gesehen?
How am I speeding? Oh, it dropped down to 80. Combine the fact that you can't see 2 feet in front of you at night with the fact that the navigation menu is zoomed in too tight. Yeah, this is nerve-wracking. And then I got, you know, Dieter back here yelling at me in my ear. That's even more fun. Alright, check our mirror. Let's get back over in this outside lane. There we go. Try not to wreck. Oh, what I wouldn't give for track IR. Alright, so we're back up to 100 kilometers. So we can speed back up. You know, and the other little thing I don't like about this is if I don't drive basically right on the speed limit, which is borderline out of control, if I don't drive right on that fine line, I end up late to my destination, and I really want to lay back and relax a little bit. And if the speed limit's 100 kilometers, I really want to drive about 80, you know, and you know, be a little bit more about getting to my destination safely and watching out for people like this diving in front of me. Oh, this isn't good.
Sonntagsfahrer.
Yeah, Dieter's going to get kicked off the bus here in a minute. What do I do in that situation? I slowed down for the AI to naturally progress right onto the road. But instead, the AI brake checked, so I decided, well, I'll just cruise on past him and go ahead and he can merge in behind me. So then I get up there and there's a car sitting standstill on the road. So you got a brake check for it, and then the AI slams into the side of you, and it's your fault. I can't stand stuff like that. Things like that have to get worked on, taken out of this thing. All right, let's get off here. Looks like a nice gradual transition onto a smaller roadway. Oh. Here we go. And just so you guys are wondering, yes, I am using my high beams. It's the only way I can drive right now. All right. I'm driving really poorly. I can't see. I mean, it's just absolutely horrible. Wow, this is night driving, and let me not recommend it. Not recommended. Not one bit. And if you are going to drive at night, let me highly recommend you mute Dieter back there. Get you some duct tape, and as soon as you check all the passenger in, give yourself an extra minute or two to check their baggage in. So instead of like 5 minutes, give yourself 7 minutes and a roll of duct tape and go through and just mute them all real quick, you know. That way you can turn the coffee service off. You don't have to worry about that either. And you don't have to hear them complain about the fact that you got smacked by AI. And there'll probably be a little oversteering here in a minute, you know, which I'm shocked I haven't gotten a steering penalty yet. In case you guys don't know, if you liked, oh, there's the rain, and I don't remember how to turn the lights on. Let me look real quick. Controls, vehicle. Wiper F3 F4, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm used to using the old there we go. I'm used to using P for wipers in ATS and ETS, so that was my default go-to thing, and actually that paused the game, which was pretty good because that let me go look in the control panel and see where it was. So wow, this little road's 100 kilometers. The speed limit on this is the exact same as it is on the Autobahn. Hey, at least I see a car behind me back there lighting up a little bit in the rain. That's not bad. Rain at night. Though it looks like and here's a kind of funny, it looks like the sky's pretty clear and the moonlight's shining through a little bit. But we got rain. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a stormy night, and we could be just pitch black outside and raining. And with these headlights, I'd kill you. I'd be on the news. It would be, you know, like, Flixbus overturns and kills all passengers on board. 44 souls were killed. Remarkably, they were all duct taped. Investigators are still wondering why there was duct tape on all their mouths. Miraculously, the driver, a Mr. Moose, survived. Foul play is expected. I'm just kidding. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I hope you consider giving it a like, maybe even sharing it with your friends. It does help me out a tremendous amount and is greatly appreciated. Also, leave some comments down below. That's really the only way I can gauge if you guys are enjoying what's being put out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want daily notifications. I try to do a new video each and every day. Also, if you want to stay in touch with me and find out what's going on, our social links are down in the bottom left-hand corner. Twitter is where I usually announce schedule changes, live streams, and new video releases. Facebook's a great way to get in touch with me if you have any questions to ask. And of course, I am trying to get to 1,000 followers on Google+, which I know I'll probably be old and gray before that happens, but if you can jump over there and follow me, it would be super awesome. So if you like today's video, there's a whole lot more content on the channel. I hope you'll browse through it, find something to keep yourself entertained until the next video or live stream. Speaking of live streams, I try to do them nightly around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until the next time, thanks again for watching. See you soon.